wanted to talk real quick. I went to the doctor today and still haven't gotten my name legally changed, but I'm really tall and I pass. So everyone calls me sir, which is fine. But I confuse people when they have to see my legal name because I have the paperwork to change it to Kurt, but it's not all the way through, right? So I have to get a social security card and then get an ID. I don't even have an ID for the state of Massachusetts. I still have my ID for Virginia. That might I like have issues getting paperwork done because I don't really feel like I'm a part of your little charade. Like, I live in Massachusetts. My name is Kurt. Get with the program, government. Why do I have to go tell you? You're keeping tabs on me or something? I'm not even that important. But anyway, I have to go into the doctor's office, and all my records say Kayla, female, which is whatever. It has the F. I'm never getting the F changed because biologically, you guys label F bodies if they have a uterus and XX chromosomes. I had a uterus and XX chromosomes, so I guess I'm an F for fucking awesome, and that would be FA, but you get the point. Probably just fucking. I think fucking is a great adjective to describe what I am. Not in like a sexual way, just like in fucking Kurt. You did it again, motherfucker. But anyway, all I really want to say right now is I had to change my name from Kayla to Kurt because if I didn't, everyone looks at me like I'm crazy. They're like, you can't be Kayla. What the fuck? I've literally had people hand me my ID when I'm trying to buy alcohol when I'm with my little sister, and they're like, no, that's her ID. And stuff like that. I'm like, no, I'm Kayla. Look, it says 6'4" on there. What 6'4" woman that looks like me did I steal this from? That's me, Kayla, aka Banana in Hindi. I just, but I had to change my name for the cis supremacy. And all you sissies, you think that Kayla is a female name, so I can't be male in Kayla. So I chose Kurt because I really like Kurt Cobain. I was like, I'm gonna not give a fuck like this dude. I'm just gonna be me because I hate everyone here. I don't hate you guys. I just, you lack creativity and imagination. You see, it's this way. This is the way we've always done it. We aren't going to question anything. This is what we've been told. How dare you question anything? I'm a skeptic. I'm constantly questioning myself. Like, half the shit I say, I take back. For example, I posted a video about mathematics yesterday, and that was worst case scenario. We can definitely improve. You have to sacrifice time for it, but you can definitely improve easily and still be within poly time. But anyway, more on that later. But I'm constantly questioning, even myself. What does that mean? He's crazy. No, I'm just trying to say that my sissy supremacy name is Kurt. My trans supremacy name, my tranny supremacy name is Kayla. If you don't get it, it's because you don't get trans culture, because trans culture doesn't exist. But if you label trans men with feminine names and trans women with masculine names, technically by birth, feminine names become masculine names, and masculine names become feminine names in the trans supremacy. I mean, I get that, like, being Kurt instills me with confidence and bravado, but then I'm like, well, if it wasn't such that Kurt is a manly man's name, would it give me such confidence? And it's only a manly man's name within the society that we live. Kayla could be a manly man's name, but for some reason it's not. I don't know. You know? Just start calling all your kids the names of food. No, I'm all for boy named Sue. I'm all for boy named Sue. Boy named Kayla, boy named Sue. But you can't call me Kayla, bitch, because you're all under the delusion of the cis supremacy. So I have to change my name to the sissy supremacy name of Kurt in order to interact validly within your society. Because you would be calling me Kayla under the guise of being degrading from your cultural standpoint because Kayla's a female name. Only in my brain is Kayla not a female name, and I can call myself Kayla. But if you think Kayla's a female name, you can't call me Kayla because I'm a male. Nothing against females, like I've said multiple times. Trans females, cis females, anyone who wants to call themselves female, I don't give a shit. If you think you got a vag, if you if you call it a vag and you're a trans man, that's fine. I don't call it a vag. I call it a pussy, like a boy pussy. I don't call it a vag. I mean, I understand that it's a vag, but I wouldn't call it that. But I think you can call your body whatever the fuck you want to call your body. You can't speak about it because it's the devil. Your body's the devil. That's what they teach you. I need a Q-tip. Anyway, I went to see the doctor today. He was a lovely man. I think he's the smartest doctor I've met. Unfortunately, I don't think he can help me. Although he is a hematologist, and he said that I was low on iron like every other person in the world that's a doctor that's taken my blood. But he was the one that was like, oh, you've been suffering from this all your life? Let's just do an iron transfusion. And I haven't said yes to it yet because I don't really want to pay for it because my deductible is really high at the start of the new year. But at the same time, I gotta pay my deductible. Also, I just realized, never mind, I should get an iron infusion because I've always been low on iron. This doctor was like, are you still on your period? And I was like, God, no. He took so much blood from me today, and I bet he did not measure my T levels. He should have. I meant to ask him to do it, but then I felt weird about it. Can someone let me know if doctors are ordering blood tests? Can you request a specific blood test? Am I supposed to ask, like, is it a sales transaction? Or are they just supposed to give me the blood tests they think are right? I think I'm answering this question for myself. I think I should treat it like a sales transaction. Because he was like, we're going to test you. You have tiny blood cells, and we need to test you for this really weird thing. We got to spin them up or something. It's a fancy test. I'm sure I'm paying lots for that. I was And he was like, if it could be tiny blood cells because you're anemic. And I'm like, yeah, I'm that. And he was like, no, I don't think you're anemic. We need to do this. And I was like, I don't care about money. You could have just asked for a donation. But then they took so much blood from me. Anyway, good night. I'm beat. But more to come on the mass tomorrow. I think we can sacrifice some space for time. I gave you the quickest solution per usual. I think we can get a little bit smarter and do a slightly scaled back solution that uses less space but takes more time. Just a little bit. We still got our master plan, the one existing one that can break the the God-forsaken question of whether or not P is equal to NB. The Simpsons are right, guys. The Simpsons did it again. God loves The Simpsons. Good night.